first half. You lost away a wee bit in the second half. What do you think happened there?
We lost away, probably. Yeah, we didn't play well in the second half, in fairness. Look, I suppose it's all about the 2 points at the end of the day. We have a lot to work with, and we have a lot of lads, good players to work with, and we know that we can play better. At least we have that consolation at the end of the game. We didn't play well in the second half, we know that, but it gives good for the training session during the week.
What pleased you the most when Cavan worked down well there?
Well, I thought maybe our turnovers and our tackles were quite good at times in the game. I thought our defence did quite well. We were a wee bit wayward on our shooting up front. I think we kicked 14 wides or something like that. I didn't give the full count, but at least there are things we can work on. So the positive is, that we have come out of the game with 2 points. Probably, I think only a second victory in the first round in 7 or 8 years. So.
How big a factor was the win today? So you had it with you in the first half.
Well, the wind was straight down the field. We had wayward shooting and with the wind as well. So it's probably again making better use of the percentage of the ball when you have it in hand, and that's what we have to work on. We didn't play well. There's no point in going home and deluding ourselves and saying that we had a good game. We didn't play well.
You'd have to look at Eugene Keaton. Is the glass half full or half empty? 6 wides and 6 scores.
Yeah, well, it depends on what glass you're probably looking at. In fairness to Eugene, he won a lot of ball. It wasn't just probably about the short ratio. If you look at Eugene's game, he did win a lot of ball, and he laid some off for some scores as well in the first half. Eugene is a very, very good target man, but it's all about the 15 is on the field at any one given time. Where Eugene gets the opportunity to shoot, unless somebody else gets the ball and gives it to him, that's not going to happen.
Alan, there was a lot of expectation going into that game. Cavan have been playing particularly well in the McKenna Cup. Was that anything to do, local derby, and the fact that the team didn't seem to be as fluid in their play, particularly in the second half?
It's hard to know. We came into it and I suppose playing fairly well, but there's nothing like a local derby to bring out, see what we're made of. Probably the first time in a long time that we went into a game as favourites, which maybe that didn't stand us that well, but it's a learning curve for us. We got the 2 points, so we're happy enough. I know the performance wasn't great, but we've often played well and lost, so we're happy enough.
David, in the middle of the field, 3 points from play, you have to be happy with your own performance there.
Yeah, I suppose happy enough, but look, it's a team performance. It doesn't matter who gets on the scoreboard. It's all about getting the man in the right position to get the shot off, and I found myself in probably a few of the right positions today. But look, it's a team performance at the end of the day.
You'd also have to be happy with Cavan's return on breaking ball, 13 breaking ball to Fermanagh's 11.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's all about hunger and around the middle of the field, and we have very talented players in there who are willing to put their body on the line to win the breaking ball, and it showed it there today as well. The lads weren't afraid to put their head in there and come out with the breaking ball, so that went well for us there today.
Has the new rules made much of a difference? Cavan again on clean catches won double what Fermanagh did, 6-3. Has the new rules helped even clean catches for yourselves?
I think it's only early days, I suppose, with the new rules, but it has tidied up the game a wee bit. If you make that long burst and run through the middle, you're not going to get stopped now without the player being punished. So I suppose in that regard, it has sort of cleaned it up a wee bit.
Terry, the goal came at a time when Fermanagh were really starting to put the pressure on Cavan. It settled the nerves a bit.
Well, it probably settled the team, and it was the score that got us across the line in the end. Settled the nerves. As I said early on, we didn't play well, so the goal probably was the difference in the end. Why we had probably a danger of losing the game, I don't know whether we were or whether we weren't. If we were pushed in the corner, would we come back out fighting? We have done in the past, so you would have expected that we would have again. But we probably haven't played a game in that 2-week period. We probably eased off a little bit in training because we had a game cancelled, and the game was cancelled yesterday. So maybe the preparations aren't ideal, and in fairness, it was the same for Fermanagh coming in the game. But sometimes you lose that little bit of an edge when the game just gets moved about on you. But as I said, in the end, it is all about 2 points.
Alan, how hard was it to change your preparation, considering you had already met up yesterday evening when the game was called off?
Yeah, well, we always knew the week the game was going to go ahead because the weather was going to pick up, and when the Monaghan down game was moved to Sunday, we had a fair idea it was going to be on Sunday. So, yeah, we were prepared for it yesterday, but I suppose we're not used to that. We started very well, which will show that the head was in the right place. It was the second half is where we fell down a bit. But no, I think preparation were fairly good, but just whatever happened in the second half, we just didn't kick on.
David, you've played Fermanagh now 4 or 5 times the last couple of years. How would you compare that game today to the last few weeks?
Well, look, it's a local derby. It's never going to be easy. It's always going to be a war of attrition with Fermanagh, and it showed there in the second half. The local derbies, they're never going to be won by 6 or 7 points. It's always going to be very close, snip and tuck. And Fermanagh were coming in, underdogs today, and the same with us last year. We come in underdogs a number of times, and we thought we could get a scalp off the favourites, you know, when they were coming in doing the exact same thing. So no, it was the same you get every day you go out for Fermanagh. A good tough game, you know.
And the bookies, Cavan were shortening it all week. I was looking at the odds, and I think by the time the ball was thrown in, they were giving 8 or 9 points of a head start to Cavan. That's the expectation Cavan are going to have to deal with now. I suppose that's a new challenge in itself for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but I suppose probably people are running away with themselves a wee bit about what they're expecting. Cavan, you know, we're just taking one game at a time. You know, working hard, training, putting heads down, and look, we look to Offaly now next week, and we hope to get another few points on the board.